Hi folks. Oh, this is the one with a bit of sound on it. This is the one where I don't actually think I had the jack thing in it to stop the sound. So yeah, well, good luck with it, haven't we? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've just been thinking today, all those times that I've said, well, God has said to me that your dogs won't be walking through these woods again, they won't be coming down these steps again. Just say they're not coming back. Why is it you can't get a simple bloody answer from God? Why can you not just say they're not coming back? Why can you not just say they've been rehomed already? He knew. At the time he was telling me that, they've already been rehomed. Already been rehomed. Right? By the time... yeah. They'd already been rehomed. So just tell me they're not coming back. Tell me they've been rehomed. Instead, tell me a sentence. Your dogs won't be walking through these woods again. That's a longer bloody sentence than saying they've been rehomed. And it's cryptic. It was giving me the impression that because it was saying your dogs, that they're still my dogs. Your dogs won't be coming back through these woods again. Saying my dogs, it means my dogs. But they're not my dogs now, are they? Not if they've been rehomed to other people. They're other people's dogs now. Yeah, it's for me. I didn't have a dad, so I didn't have any example really of what a good dad would be. I mean, my friend Andy's dad, Roy, he was a nice man, but I didn't see the ins and outs of their relationship, so they might have had issues that I didn't notice. But put it this way, I would imagine that if Roy knew that there's a situation that Andy was waiting for, and Roy knew that had gone, would he still encourage his son to believe that was available, knowing that it had gone? Is that what a loving father would do? See, this is where I'm struggling, Well, I said the other day, it's supposed to be a case where people are supposed to see going through Yeshua to a relationship with Father as an upgrade. It is not an upgrade if Father doesn't have any understanding what it's like to actually be a father from anywhere near the point of view of a human. Not from anywhere near the point of view of a human. Because, as I say, he's known as the good father, the loving father. That he loved us so much he gave his son. But he doesn't love us enough to actually just tell us the fact to help us to deal with it. He'd rather encourage us for it to be a massive bang at some point where not only did I lose my family, but I'm also struggling now with my relationship with God, because I'm thinking, why would God do this? Why wouldn't you just tell me? If you're going to tell me something, just tell me. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bizarre situation. I can't explain it. I can't get anywhere near explaining that. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It just doesn't. He may still consider them as my dogs. But don't tell me that, because according to the world that we're living in, they're not. They've been taken. And I don't think they're coming back. Because I think probably the people that have got them now and have a bond with them probably want to keep them. We'll put it this way, maybe it's my fault, but certainly Molly, Chewie, Lucy, Amber and Riley, incredibly friendly dogs. Really friendly, easy for people to get along with. They're incredibly friendly, and if they went to new homes even separately, they would be pretty much fine because they would just get on with it, and they would love the person that they're with. Yeah. If I'd done such a good job, maybe they'd be unsettled. Maybe they'd go back to the SSPCA. Maybe the SSPCA would have to then give them back to me, or put them down. In which case, they might actually give them back to me. Rather than put them down. But no, I did a good job with them. I integrated them with people. So they love people, and so therefore, they'd be fine. Not sure about the younger ones, but the younger ones I imagine would be fine because they've been in kennels. And if they're in kennels, they spent most of their life in kennels up until they were home, didn't they? So they have different people coming in on a daily basis dealing with them. They have to get used to that. So if they're with one person now, well, then they'd be fine with that. That'd be the same with Gracie, I suppose. Gracie will need a lot of training. Yeah. So, I just wish that we had a father who would be honest with us, who would be just truthful, to the point, in a way that we would understand it, and we could just... Well, it'd be lovely if he would just help us with that. So there may be a purpose for the vague answers. But right now, the vague answers are bloody annoying. Because had they just been to the point, I would have understood a long time ago. And now I'll be in a different position now to where I am. I'd have been in this position a long time ago. Well, what comes to my mind is, would I be able to cope with it then? Yeah. Because it wouldn't have been that long ago. I imagine it would have been probably... Well, that's a good point. Could I have coped with it then? Maybe not, actually. Because I imagine when they were rehomed, it was probably around about the time that I was in that 8-month stand. And would that have been quite a hit? Yeah. So maybe that's why. But actually, I think the information I got from God about the woods and certainly coming down these steps was after that. Or towards the end of that, at least. So, again, there may be reasons why it had to be vague. I don't know. But right now, the vagueness is, annoying. Because I've done videos talking about, I'm believing in God for this. He's been telling me this stuff, and why would he say my dogs if they're not mine still? Well, they weren't mine. So, see, the problem is, God doesn't lie, but with him saying my dogs, technically, that's a lie. Isn't it? To a certain degree, because if they were rehomed at that point in time, they had other owners. But again, if God considers them still to be my dogs, then technically they're not a lie, not in his understanding. In mine, that would be counted as a lie, but in his understanding, it wouldn't. So therefore, that wouldn't be a lie, because he's the one saying the word, and if he knows that that's true, I don't. I believe the truth is the opposite. Yeah, none of this is easy. See, you thought this would be an easy one. No, it really isn't. No. Yeah, so I'm still in that position. So yeah, it's not easy to deal with. It's still a case of trying to understand it. Yeah. And even that, when I first started this video, my point was that God was wrong to do that. At the end of the video, I don't know if God was wrong. Not in any way, shape or form. Anyway, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.